Doesn't say.
Oh, okay. So,
but I know
it cuts off.
Well, if I pause it or cut it or stop it, yeah. I know it's still got a lot. It's a new phone. There's like new memories and stuff.
Nothing on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Itana's interview still on there?
No, it's not on here.
Oh, okay.
No, that was more like a written interview, not a.
Oh, it wasn't a video?
It's a written verbal, not a visual. But anyways, we were talking about how this is a part of our world, and we have the right to enjoy it and be part of it.
Familiarize yourself with everything that's going on.
Just absorb the energy around us and inspiration. Yeah, it's like who said that we were supposed to be behind the desk or behind customer service constantly just.
Yeah.
For like 8 hours a day of like boring ass stuff.
Be inspired and let others be inspired by you.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
We've been in the same spot for too long. like sometimes that's another thing too. Like there's so much inspiration out there. Like sometimes you get caught up just being like at one spot, but then on the other side of that, it's like sometimes I feel like there's too much, like if you I don't know if you're overly inspired and you don't do anything. It's like having a lot of potential energy and not never converting it into kinetic. Does that make sense? Yeah. You could be overly inspired and but overwhelmed with inspiration, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It needs to convert or transcend or transform. There's a trans word in there somewhere.
Yeah, too much of anything is bad, and too little is also bad. Yeah, it's supposed to be a good amount, a healthy amount. Yeah, sweet spot.
Like food, food is to be converted into energy, right? Yeah. So if all you're doing is consuming food, but you're not doing anything with it, you're just being gluttonous, and selfish. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's to be converted into energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be converted into shit. That's what your body does.
Shit, I don't know about that. But
hey man, if you eat too much excess, man, it's just gonna become body fat. It's just useless, man. It's weighing you down.
Cars and vehicles, they're made to be efficient.
Yeah.
So they have a cap of how much gas they can consume. Yeah. And in order to help them function properly, they gotta work on a threshold. They can't have too much and they can't have too little. If they have, there's no such. They can't have too much. They really are incapable. They don't have the capacity to have too much gas. Mm-hmm. And then if you don't have enough, it won't run. Function. I feel humans the same way with inspiration and potential. And, so
that's our fuel.
That's good shit. Yeah, glad we captured that.
Oh yeah, man.
Inspiration out of one thing, but when there's so much to be inspired by, sometimes you can move on or not being overwhelmed by it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because if you absorb too much, let's say all you know is the city life, and out of nowhere you just started traveling mad, but you're just enjoying life rather than just trying to create inspiration.
Yeah.
You should. It's like an oversaturated sponge. Yeah. It's it can't hold no more water. The capacity has already been exceeded. So now just letting go all the other inspiration that you could have had, but now it's just being blocked off. Right. Kind of like our body signal saying, "Oh, we're too full." So that's our signal, or the body signal to say stop eating. Right. But yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know how we end up in the jungle right now, but
these are good. I like this idea, bro.
Yeah,
it's good shit.
Yeah, we got the same ideas.
Well, that's what you do with inspiration, right?
Yeah.
You pass it on. It's not just meant to be contained.
Yeah.
You have a gift. Share that shit. Don't be stingy.
Yeah.
I had to learn that shit. I was trying to sell or capitalize off my music. I was nah, I got this gift. Y'all want this shit, yo, pay me, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pay me.
Yeah.
But shit, started realizing, I was well, what's the purpose of having something beautiful and
because if you think about it, we get inspired by other people. Right. And them people get inspired by whatever they grew up and listened to. So if everybody was to be selfish and not trying to inspire others, like how are we gonna be the person we are today?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Because we are basically a mixture of what we like, and right and wrong and all that.
Like in the Bible, I want to say it says Jesus says that like let your light like shine. Like how can you have light within you, and like do you put light on a pedestal to like brighten the world, or do you put light under a bowl, so like nobody could see it? Like which one makes sense?
It's supposed to illuminate the darkness, not like be put on a pedestal.
To be hidden.
Yeah.
Shit. That's good. Damn, it's therapeutic, bro. For real.
Yeah, man.
I'm feeling this in my soul right now.
That's good, man. So,
like I could breathe. Like it feels like, you've been. I don't know if you ever felt like this, but like you go through like the rigmarole or like the daily life, or whatever, and you just get like caught up. And like I don't know if you've ever felt like you're not able to breathe.
Oh yeah, all the time, man. Peru is probably one of the outlets.
Yeah.
And right now, right. Going to Cali, visiting you, man.
Like, yeah.
So,
like, I've covered this before in like interviews and shit. Like, I love to work. I'm a workaholic.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like, ain't no feeling like it, but like sometimes I be OD, and I burn out. I love to burn myself out. I do that shit too.
So it's like hitting the gym too hard. Yeah, you don't have rest time.
Grinding, yeah.
And rest time is essential for growth.
Right.
So yeah.
And so like it's like moments like these, it's called sharpening the saw. They say when is the best time to repair the roof when the sun is shining? And it's raining right now. And dark and overcast and shit. Shit, you repair the roof when you got time.
Oh yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Whatever you can.
Let's pause it. All right.
Oh, you about to start? Yeah. I mean, shit. You might as well keep the camera on because that's all we do. All we do is talk about these shit. That's all we do.
We deep in the streets, in the trenches.
Oh yeah. So my question to you, and I didn't know you were gonna pull out the camera. Sorry, I need to do this because this may be like a personal question.
Oh really?
But
like if anything, I should probably cut it out if it's too much.
But what would you like your legacy to be? What do you want to be known for in life?
Damn.
If you need time, you don't have to answer like right now. Just get back or whatever. I'm just curious.
Man, my legacy, man. First of all, I don't want kids right now, so I think I'm gonna end the legacy with me, unless my brothers have kids. But what I want to be remembered for, man.
Or even if you don't want to be remembered to like another person, what do you want to be remembered to yourself for? If that makes sense?
Yeah.
Is that a valid question?
Yeah.
Like if you were looking at you outside of you, after you die or whatever, and you're looking back, and like, what could you be proud of that, like something that you got like accomplished, or whatever during your life? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to like.
I can picture what my mom and brothers would think, and probably my aunt and uncle. Yeah. There's probably I don't want to brag, but they probably just see me as the little brother that just did his thing, black sheep. I try to stray away from what they're doing.
That's good.
I'll probably be remembered for, I guess, I don't know, work ethics or something. Mm-hmm. I don't want to be forgotten. At least like by the close people.
So that's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying I want to be like super famous or anything. I kind of like the no spotlight on me, but but I don't want to be forgotten at the same time. I don't want to be a super nobody at the same time, you know, like I want to leave a print and proof that I was here on the earth before.
Yeah, so what would that be? And another question too, like who would you want to be known for? Who would you want to be known to? Like who is significant in your life for you to say, hey, I want this person or this group of people to know me or be aware of my existence?
Yeah. Well, obviously my small group of friends, circle of friends, which is you. Yeah, Itana, Nugan, Boru, his wife, Kristen,